Okay, fam. So here we're gonna go over the weekly outlook right now so far, and how you could be reading price action. And we're gonna use the replay button, and we're gonna utilize the kill zone. So Monday we don't trade. What we're looking for is for data. Okay. So here we are trading above Asia highs already, looking to run these equal highs, right? But first, we want to run into our daily level. We have a daily BISI and a weekly premium. This is the range that we're trading in right now on the higher time frame. So we're intraday trading. We see a return to our daily BISI premium level, then we're in good hands to go long on Tuesday. Okay. Monday is giving us potential low of the week as they sold down. So now we have a market structure shift here. As you can see, market structure shift. Now we should now be seeing some sort of return either to an OTE or a run on this low to hit the daily BISI to then trade higher. Those are the two options right now, given the bias that we're having. Okay, so London session did a market structure shift, means New York should run that low into the BISI. Right about now, we should be seeing it run down there, making relative equal lows. There it is. Okay, creating a potential bullish order block. At that point, we can assume longs. You can enter right now. Okay. Here we are. We're assuming longs. There it is. Boom. Pushing up above that high, and now we want to get above London's high, and that would be the target for the intraday buys. Okay. Now we get into a New York close. We should be exhausting a little bit. At that point, we're looking at the weekly open price, which is that dotted blue line, and we want to see by Wednesday at least, if not today, we want to see a run above that weekly open price to see this as low of the week. Now we also have framework from low to high to make this an OTE. So now that we are pretty much done with this daily range here, we see that this could be the low of the week. So now we're anticipating going into Asia session that we either consolidate here and or accumulate to distribute price lower to this gap so we can trade higher, or we'll just see a continuation buy in Asia going into London to run out these highs. So let's watch and see. Okay, fair value gap, they're still pushing up in the daily range. We're going to speed it up a little bit. All right, so here we are. There it is. So now Asia's displacing to the downside, getting sellers to assume that it's going to be going down, right? But we know that this is an order block right here, right? So ideally, we should see some sort of reaction there. And or if not, we will get complete OTE here in London. So now you see this big fair value gap with this down candle. We want to see price push up. We want to see it push up from there. So here's London. I anticipate them to get into this gap a little deeper. We should get into this gap. That's what we want. Yep, that's our buy right there. Right there is our buy. Okay, when we get above this high, we're going to have a break of structure. That's a break of structure right there. Okay, now we're pushing above that weekly open price. We want to see a swing high form, which would give us what? Our OTE. We're looking for that OTE. We want to get up to these highs, to the weekly SIBI premium level. Okay, but guess what? This is the daily range is capped. This is New York close. So we're not going to get our OTE now. So now we're going into Asia session. We know what we're looking for. We have a market structure shift. We already have a confirmed run down to the daily BISI premium level here, right? So we have a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high. We want a higher low here, okay? This is the narrative. We're reading the narrative. So now that we get into Asia session, what are we looking for? We want to see a displacement, right? We wanted to set up the displacement so that London runs the low and gets into this order block. This is the order block fair value gap. We want to see that in London, and ultimately that's what we're looking for. Run on a short-term high into a fair value gap. We're in a premium. We should short below this low now. We should short below that low and get into this area, and this would be the buys. Here's London session. I'm anticipating it to come here. And there they are. That's a buy. Okay, they get above this high, we're looking for a continuation buy here in New York with stops below here. Remember, we're just targeting up here to this area. We should get it right about now. Boom, entry, target, finish. That's it, fam. So one thing I want you guys to realize about this entire process is that weekly open price is here, and we went down a total of 74 pips into a daily fair value gap premium level. From here up to here is a market structure shift in itself. From here up to here down to here is OTE, right? OTE. From this low to this high is a break of market structure, right? And from this low to this high back down is OTE. We get a double OTE. Why did price come back down and raid London's low? Because we had a consolidation profile in London with a raid on U's, and New York reversal to the upside, continuation to the upside. Now, at this point, we've reached a premium on the higher time frame in which we've been consolidating it. So ideally, what should happen next is order flow should kick in. But I'm talking about narrative in this video. So in terms of following narrative, this is what you should have been looking for. Everything after the fact is valid, right? The shorts going down is valid, but that wasn't our trade. So I hope you found value in this video. Remember, don't trade Mondays. Wait for Tuesday for high low of the week. Wednesday continuation, Thursday potential reversal, but we still got in line and caught the buys. All right, fam. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to get some information on mentorship or other services that Goodies provide, don't forget to check the link tree down below. I'll see you next time. Let's go.